fans, here we are. Sorry, I was writing down our lineup, getting behind a little bit. We've got Richland here today at Summertown High School. Leadoff batters up for Richland. Currently, I believe, with a 2-2 count. She's going to foul that one off right above Coach Burleson's head, right off the pole. That's going to ricochet back into fair territory. This is Adam Lindsay. I've got Mr. Will Pettis with me today. Will, I'm excited.
Yeah, man, I've never called a game with you before.
Well, I've never worked with a professional like yourself, so I'm kind of intimidated. So yeah, that's going to be a ground ball to Abbott at short, and she's going to fire it right across the diamond for out number 1 to start off the game. We've got Miss Caitlin Gillum on the mound today. Caitlin, I believe, the sophomore. Will, is that
sounds
correct?
Right?
Caitlin's pitched well for us already a couple times this year. Lineup-wise, looks like we got Hannah Lindsay on third, Miss Erica Abbott on short. Second base for Summertown is Reagan Burleson. First base is Anna Burleson. There's a strike for Caitlin on the outside corner. That will be to Garner, second baseman for Richland. And I believe, is that Mackenzie Runnels in left?
I know she's in the lineup.
Yeah, I think that's Mackenzie in left, and Meg Parrott in center, and Abriana Davis in right. So that's how we're starting. Caitlin's got off right here to our number 2 batter with an 0-2 hole. Let's see what she does here on the 0-2 count. Look good. Not a bad pitch there, especially with an 0-2 count.
There's a baseball game going on in Rockville against John Overton, and last I heard, we're actually up. Summertown's actually up 4-1 in the 6th. Hope that score is held since then. Nice job.
Well, and that's a pretty big upset.
It would be a big upset. I would consider that an upset, yeah.
Gillum's going to fire a fastball right on the outside corner for strike 3. Looking nice pitch, and we quickly got 2 down here in the top of 1. And that's going to bring Ava Schrader to the plate. She'll be the pitcher.
How many appearances has Gillum had pitching?
Well, you've got the multiple. She pitched a few multiple games, I believe, over the weekend, in that tournament. But no complete game, because those were time-limited games.
Oh, okay.
But she came in and I believe pitched the last inning, if you remember, against Forest the first game.
Oh, that was her that got the last inning?
Yeah, she got that.
Okay.
That's a nice change up there by Gillum. That's going to be fouled over on top of the far side of the dugout.
Glad we didn't put our camera on that building.
Yeah, I know. Well, the way our luck is at times, Will, it would have crushed it.
Yeah.
That one's going to be slowly dribbled back to the pitchers. Easy throw to first, and 3 up, 3 down for Summertown. And they'll be coming to bat here at the top, going in the bottom 1. They'll be Abbott, Parrott, and Gallagher coming to the plate. We'll take a break. You're listening to Summertown Softball on the X Sports Network.
Make 2022 the year to refresh your home. And who you gonna call to help? Story and Lee, the Tennessee Valley's largest furniture store. We've stocked our 3 acres of showroom and warehouses full of inventory. And gotta make room for more arriving daily. Living rooms, dining rooms, bedrooms, all from the brands you've told us you love. And it's all ready to be delivered to your home absolutely free. Just try that anywhere else. We are Story and Lee.
we're back here at Summertown High School, headed in the bottom of the first, 0-0. Richland went 3 up, 3 down in the top of one. Great job by Gillum. You're going to see Miss Parrott walking by. Coach Parrott, she always fixes her hair up nice for game days. You can tell. She puts just a little bit more makeup on than usual for game day. She likes looking good for the camera. Abbott's going to lead us off here. Abbott had a really good, solid game last night at short, Will, and she's actually slapped some last night and got, I know, one really hard hit, but hit a lot of balls hard last night. She looked good at the plate, so I'm hoping she can keep that going right now.
Yeah, so you had a 2-2 tie going into the top of the 7th last night at Forest.
Yeah, good game.
And then is it our pitcher tonight, Gillum, that that had a go-ahead homer?
Yeah, go-ahead home run, top of 7, leading off the inning, smoked one over the left field fence, line shot, big hit.
Awesome.
And then we were able to push across another run, I think, and it ended up being 4-2. So nice job there.
Wow, how about that?
That's going to get by the left fielder. Abbott's going to slap a laser into left. She's going to pull up and round second, but she's going to pull up in there with probably going to be a single and an error.
Yeah.
But nice job there by Abbott going the opposite field. That's going to bring Parrott to the plate.
Yeah, so we swept the regular season series with Forest this year.
Yeah.
I don't think we even swept them last year. I know we played them twice in the same tournament here, and I believe we split it.
We did. That was it was a 1-0, or they beat us by 2 or 3 runs. You know, that was actually our first game of the year.
Oh.
And we actually beat them in the later in that tournament in a 1-0 game with Woods on the mound and their pitcher. I can't remember her name, but she was amazing too. Could really throw the ball well. But it was a 1-0 pitcher duel, and we won that one 1-0. But yeah, Forest they're always well coached. You know, they're well coached. They work hard.
Please don't hit my
That's
camera.
going to be popped straight up, and the catcher, and that's going to fall foul. Tough play there, looking straight up, coming back. But I also know that's a play that I'm sure the Richland coaches you've got to have.
Yeah.
You don't want to give Parrott many chances. Give her an extra opportunity. She's going to hit a grounder. That's going to go deep into the hole to short, and he's going to beat that one out. And there goes Abbott advancing on the throw. Nice base running there by Abbott to read that. So Summertown threatening here early. 1st and 3rd, no outs with Gallagher coming to the plate. So, Clint, what do we do here?
No, Clint.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Well, that's the worst thing I could have ever called you, Will. I mean, is there a worse person I could have called you?
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
Guthrie? Would that be worse? We're going to have a pullback bunt, and Meg's going to advance to second with no throw. So now you've got your 3-hole hitter Gallagher, who's done a nice job all year long, moving runners and driving runs.
She saved the game at Waynesboro pretty much.
She did. She's going to hit a line drive shot back up the middle. That's going to score 1, and I think Parrott's going to get in there too. Gallagher's going to round it. She's going to cruise in to second. So Summertown has come out here with 2 out of 3 hits and a hard hit ball to short that I guess would be ruled a hit too, Will, because she beat it out. So Summertown's come out here with 3 straight hits to start the game, looking really solid. I was really worried too, Will. You worry, Loretta's coming up on Thursday.
Oh, yeah.
I was really worried they might be kind of looking ahead. And, understandably so, right? It's always a big, rival game with Loretta.
Sure.
But it seems like they've come out on their game. Hannah's going to hit one back up the middle. That's fielded it short. That's going to go high, overthrowed first. Lindsay's going to round, and she's going to cruise into second. So now we have 2nd and 3rd and no outs. Few miscues here hurting Richland early. Clint, again, Will.
I mean,
hey,
Adam, come on. I mean, Adam, it's like do we go to school together, or do you remember me?
Well, yeah, but you know how often I've been here beside Clint? I've never been beside you before, Will.
Yeah. I mean, we were fellow members of the 100-point club in Summertown High School basketball.
Well, you say 100. I'm gonna claim the 75-point club. I don't know if I ever hit 100, but I'm gonna listen. If you say 100, Will.
Oh yeah, I think we both made it. I mean, it's close, but
I'm gonna claim 100 if you say it.
And that's career points.
Yes, career. If it makes to put it in perspective, both of the Burleson boys have scored half of what we scored in one game.
I'm in the same 100-point club as the Burlesons. That is true.
See?
Yeah.
That's going to be 2 strikes on Runnels. And she's going to get a change-up. She's going to ground that one. That's going to get a run across. But they are going to get that at first base.
We'll take it.
So that pushes it out to a 3-0 lead. Lindsay's going to advance to third on the ground out. Nice job there by Runnels, just moving the runner, especially with an 0-2 count, just protecting the plate, hitting the ball the right side and scoring that run. This will be a good time, too, for Davis to do the same. Anything to the right side will score your run here. So that might be what she looks for. Nice pitch there by Schrader's, starting out on the outside corner with a fastball. 0-1. That one's going to be a little wide. 1-1.
Adam, I think more people watch the middle school game than watching the high school game.
And that one's going to be grounded to third.
Yeah.
And Lindsay's unable to move on that one. Slow roller. Third baseman does a good job looking her back. So that's going to be 2 away. You think what?
I think there's more people watch the middle school game with Guthrie and Mark calling than the high school game with you and me calling.
Well, that's because maybe they're just better.
Yeah.
I think once they find out that it's me and you on the radio, Will, I think the fans will start flooding in.
Yeah. Word will travel.
Yeah, I agree.
Is that a ball or strike?
That was a ball high. Okay. There from Schrader. That's 1-0. Reagan Burleson at the plate. And that one's going to be right down Broadway, 1-1.
So our baseball team beat Overton 7-2. That's the final.
Impressive.
Yeah.
That's going to be 2-1 count on Reagan. Here goes Schrader ready to fire again. That one's going to be grounded to the right side. Nice job fielding that grounder by the second baseman. She's going to flip to first, and they're out of the inning. Summertown strikes early, Will. 3 runs in the bottom of the first, so nice job getting ahead.
Yeah.
Bats are awake early, and that's always a good sign. We'll go ahead and take a short break. We'll be back for our second inning. You're listening to Summertown Softball on the X Sports Network.
No matter what it is that you like, take those things, translate it into an academic degree.
It's the best thing probably I've ever done in my life, and my only regret is that I didn't do it sooner.
Getting this degree opened up doors that I didn't even envision would be open.
I'm so happy that I did it, and I think anybody that wants it should go for it. You will not regret it.
All right, fans, welcome back. Here we are. We're going top of 2 here at Summertown. Summertown jumped out with 3 runs there in the bottom of the first, Will. Some nice line drive shots to score some runs, some good base running, move some runners around. So a good start for Summertown off a really good pitcher, too. So Gillum's back on the mound. She had a really good first inning, but that's going to start off with a hit, and that's driven through the hole into left. To start that inning off. First pitch, sometimes that's the one you got to jump on, Will. That'll be the best one you see.
Yeah, who we got coming up here now? Number 11?
That will be Miss Maggie White coming to the plate. That was Caitlin Bass, the catcher, who lined that single in the left. This will be Maggie White, the left fielder.
Okay. I'm trying to get the names right on the screen. There we go.
Gillum's going to start off White with a fastball for a strike. ready to fire again. Nice pitch there. Must have been a little inside, but a nice location. That's going to be 1-1. Gillum to the plate. Another nice looking pitch there. These are really close pitches,
Yep.
Will.
Yep, he's being a little stingy.
Well, it's Curly, you know. He might have had something in the concession stand he didn't like, and
Yeah.
in a bad mood. You never.
Yeah.
No, he does a good job, and I will say though that pitch right there was a ball for sure, and that's going to push it to 3-1. So Gillum's digging her a little hole right here. She needs to fight back at it. This is a dangerous pitch to a number 5 hitter. Got to be careful. Nice
There we
pitch
go.
there. That's going to even it back up full.
And, of course, we're watching it from an angle where we may not have the best view of balls and strikes.
That's true. But, you know, as a fan, we're always right.
Yeah.
You know that,
Yeah.
And there's the payoff pitch, and that one's low. And Summertown getting a little bit of trouble here early. Leadoff hitter with a drive in the left, and now walking the number 5 hitter. That's going to bring Gracie Adams, the third baseman, to the plate.
Still no outs.
Still no outs. A double play ball would be just a recipe here. If we could coax one, would really help this situation. They're going to get, she's going to pull back on the bunt and take a strike. You're assuming here this would be a bunt situation, moving those runners. But he also might have been checking to seeing if that shortstop was going to be really adept at covering third on the bunt too. So we'll see what happens. But it is a good time to bunt here to move those runners, especially down 3-0 to get on the board. And here it comes. That's going to be bunted straight to third. Lindsay's going to go and get her.
Does she?
They got her.
Yeah.
She did come off the bat, but I think the throw just barely beat her. Nice job there.
Well done.
Lindsay turning and firing. That's going to get the lead runner. So one out now, and second and third. And the good part about that is you still got your force in play at any base, Will. So
All right, so
that's big.
number 14 coming up here.
Yeah, that'll be Callie Hastings to the plate. Nice pitch on the inside corner. Is that number 14, Will?
Yes.
Okay. They marked through her on my list on the picture you gave me, and her number was cut off. So
And I have the wrong number on the screen, but it's the right person.
That one's going to be inside corner. Nice pitch. Gillum's doing a good job right now of keeping the softball down in the zone. So that'll help her a lot, getting those ground balls she needs, not to get the ball up to some of these better hitters. That's going to be a 1-1 count. Another nice
shot.
pitch. One thing about her, she's attacking the strike zone. You know, you like to see that for sure. That's going to be a 1-2 count here. Kind of go up there, see if she chase. She lays off, and that's going to bring it to 2-2 on Hastings, the right fielder. That one's going to be low and in. That's going to push it to full. It's not a situation where you want to walk a runner here, Will. You've already walked one. You don't want to load them up with one out. You got to make them earn what they get. That's going to be lined back up the middle. Nice play.
She touched it with her hand.
First and turns the double play.
Very nice.
Unbelievable. What a play there by Burleson. Well, and Will, the play was amazing, but just the insight to not have to reach across with her glove, but just tap it with her bare hand.
She just reached out and touched with her hand.
Well,
wish I had instant replay to show that to you in slow motion.
I'm gonna tell
Nicely
you,
done.
That might actually make Greg happy. You think? I mean,
Did he smile?
possibly. I don't know if he smiled, but he will later tonight when he watches this. All right, nice job there by Burleson turning that double play. We'll take a break. We'll be coming back here to the bottom of the second. You're listening to Summertown Softball on the X Sports Network.
Since 1986, Southeast Carriers, Inc. has been a family-owned and operated business in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We strive to have updated equipment and technology to make our drivers' job easier. We offer large company pay and benefits with a small company atmosphere. Are you tired of just being a number when you call your current company? Here you will be known on a first-name basis, and all we ask is for you to give us an opportunity to prove that we are different than most trucking companies. For more information, visit southeastcarriers.com.
All right, fans, here we are. We're back, bottom of second. Anna Burleson coming to play for Summertown. Summertown with a 3-0 lead, but Will, you've got to be impressed with that play by Reagan Burleson there.
Yeah, I don't know if I've seen that before. I mean, again, I don't watch as much softball as you, but
well, that was
very quick thinking.
Yeah, that's a tough play to make, but especially to make that play and throw, I believe, from her knees.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so a great job there to get out of the inning. That saved it saved one run, possibly two. Burleson's going to hit a deep one to center, and that's going to fall. She's going to pull in at second.
Well done.
Looks like probably error on our center fielder there on that one. But Burleson did put a ride into it deep. So Summertown threatening again here with a runner on second and no outs to lead off the inning. And that'll bring our hero from last night to the plate.
Yeah.
Maybe she can put another charge in one, Will.
Well, that'd be nice. All the streaming I've done so far this spring, I have not done a homer.
Well, now that you said that, Will, we won't have any.
Yeah.
All right, so here's Gillum to the plate. She's going to take a ball high and another one high.
Was that her first homer of the season?
I'm not sure on that, Will. I think, but I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I think so, though. There's the bunt, and she's going to bunt at it and miss it.
Well, Adam, I'll allow you to brag. I heard your daughter had 4 homers over the weekend tournament, 3 of them in one day.
And we missed the bunt again.
Yeah. But Hannah Lindsay having 4 homers in 2 days, that's fantastic.
Well, I'd like to thank Hydrogenetic Labs for the medicine they've been sending me that we inject into her every day, you know, and that helps. No, I'm just joking. No, I mean, yeah, she had a good weekend. She's seeing the ball real well right now, and it's just good to have her healthy now, you know. And
yeah, y'all had a little scare before the season. Didn't know if she was going to be able to go this year, did you?
Yeah, I think she's better than ever now. I think she feels better. Probably been needing to have that done for a long time, honestly. Gillum, she's going to hit a ground ball and beat it out. Nice job there. So that's going to put first and second and still no outs. Abbott's going to make an attempt to move the runners with a bunt, but that was going to go foul. So here's the next pitch from Schrader. That's going to be low, and that's going to get by the catcher all the way to the backstop. And that's going to move the runners up. So that's going to put runners 2 in scoring position with Abbott at the plate, who, like I said, she's starting to turn the corner at the plate. She had that leadoff single, you know, smoked the ball to lead the game off. And she's big for us. You know, if you can get a kid like her as talented as she is to get going, she adds a big that's going to go off the shortstop into center.
It's been a tough defensive inning for
That's
Richland.
going to score 2. That's going to push it to 5. And don't get me wrong, Will. We've hit some hard shots, but like you said, you know, you kind of feel bad for Ava on the mound there. There's been at least, I would say, at least 4 balls that probably you would really like to hope plays.
I think everyone that's reached base this inning, it's gone through somebody's glove.
Yeah, and there's going to be a steal, and she's going to go in standing up. Nice job there by Abbott. She's going to cruise in. And here comes Parrott to the plate. She takes a strike there. First pitch. And another nice pitch there by Ava.
What's the count here? I don't know.
I believe we're 0-2 now.
Okay.
Will kind of dug us a hole. She's going to have to fight here, and she does. She's going to foul that one off. Ava's really good in this situation because she's got a really good changeup and a really good drop curveball too. She uses. So when you get down 0-2, you're in a tough spot. So you've really just got to keep your hands back, and try to just. Worst case here, you move a runner. Worst case like that, and that's going to go off first baseman's glove.
Another one off the glove.
Another one, and Meg's going to beat it. Nice job there by Meg, just reaching out and tapping it. Like I said, she went off speed, off the plate, and that's all she could do. I mean, nice job there by Meg, but even a better pitch. Tough luck there, but now we've got first and third again. Still no outs, Will, correct?
That's what I've got.
Still no outs, and that's going to bring Gallagher to the plate. She's going to square the bunt, and that's going to move the runner, and she's going to walk in. You're in dangerous territory right here, Will, if you're Richland, because I believe what's the lead, 4 or 5?
It's 5 now. Yeah.
The lead is 5 now, and you've got 3, 4, and 5 coming to the plate.
Still no outs.
With 2 on and no out. So this is a danger zone for Richland because it could quickly get out of hand here in just a couple batters. And like you said, Gallagher's had a really solid year and always dangerous. And Lindsay's coming on too, so they're not 2 kids you want to see, and that's going to be a fair ball drilled, and that's going to at least score 2 and maybe more, and that'll be it. Yeah, Gallagher's going to cruise into second standing up with a double. That's going to push it to 7-0.
Nice shot there. You can't blame a defensive mistake on that one.
No. That was a good, solid hit there by Gallagher. And that's going to bring Lindsay to the plate. Still no outs with a runner on second base. Coach Burleson brought in a runner to run for Katie. I don't know who that is. Will, do you know who that is at second base?
No, I didn't see. Number 22. They wear different numbers with their different jerseys, and so I don't even know if I have a roster with all these numbers on it.
Hannah's going to take a strike. She's going to load up, and that changeup's going to be just off the plate a little bit. Count's going to be 1-1. This will be a good time for Hannah to look opposite field. And she's going to hit a dribbler to first, and that's going to be an out. That does move the runner.
That'll work. It's first out of the inning.
So Richland gets their first out. Lindsay does move a runner to third, but I'm sure it's not the way she would preferred. But it does move a runner. And that's going to be fouled off to the netting on third base by Runnels. 0-1. Schrader's going to wind up and fire. Runnels going to attempt a bunt and miss it.
I hope the bunting for softball has gone better than the bunting on the baseball team.
Well,
I don't think I've seen him get a bunt down yet this season.
It hasn't today, Will, and I believe we popped up one last night to the catcher, so I don't know. It may not be much better in softball right now. Runnels is going to foul one right by Coach Burleson down left field line. Foul. So she's dug her a little hole here. And if you're Runnels here, you just want to look at putting a ground ball in play. I think your runner on third's pretty fast. If you can hit anything to the right side, you'll score. And anything to the left with a throw, you might be able to get a run into. So you just got to put it in play here and see if you can. But that's not going to happen. Schrader with her first strikeout, nice pitch off the plate. And Runnels is going to chase on that one. That'll be 2 away. So here comes Shelby Davis. That one's going to be down and in from Schrader. That's going to be a shot in the hole. Nice play there by second. Throw a little high, but nice job by the first baseman going up.
Well done.
Nice job there by Richland. So Summertown extends that lead to 7-0, Will. Is that correct?
I've got 5.
5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I believe it's 5-0 still.
All right. Well, that's where we're going to be right here. So Summertown tacking on more. And we'll be back here for the top of the third. You're listening to Summertown Softball on the X Sports Network.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Well, Will?
You're right, and I'm wrong. Sorry, folks. I don't normally speak in these things. Normally I'm just pushing buttons, and apparently I can't talk and run the scoreboard at the same time. So.
Will, I've been married for almost 20 years, and believe it or not, that's the first time I've ever heard anybody tell me that I was right and you were wrong. I would love, I'm going to be able to go back tonight and save this video so I can hear it.
So it's actually 7-0. I missed the runs when Katie Beth Gallagher hit the bullet out to the outfield.
That's going to be a soft pop-up, nice pitch there. And that's going to be popped up to second base by Brooklyn Reed, first baseman. And Reagan Burleson's going to take care of that one. So that'll be one out here in the top of the third. And here comes Abigail Harwell to the plate, the center fielder. She's going to swing and miss. Nice pitch there by Gillum. Looks like Gillum's kind of settling in a little bit now. She had a rough little second inning with a few walks, that kind of put her in a tight spot. But it's amazing how important the first batter of an inning is. Will you can get that out. The confidence seems to go up for most teams.
Sure, especially with a nice lead.
Oh, yeah.
So go ahead and talk a little bit about our next game coming up. It's Thursday night. I believe we're going to stream it. We have our first district game in 2A.
Yeah, that's it, and it's a big one. It'll be against Loretta, who I've been seeing a bunch of their scores. Know a lot of kids on that team. They're playing really good softball right now.
I mean, there were some battles with them last year.
Yeah,
when we had all our seniors, right? I mean,
they're a really good team, well coached. I know a lot of their players. We've played travel ball with some of them, so I noticed that they've lost a few games, but to some really good teams.
Right, and the Lawrence County loss was in extra innings,
yes,
I believe.
Yes, I know Zion beat them, I think, up there in that tournament, but I know Zion has a really
they split with Zion in that tournament, I think.
Yeah, they have a really amazing pitcher over there at Zion that I know real well. Coble, I believe is her name. She's great. So, yeah, Loretta's going to be a test on Thursday. That's going to be a slow grounder to Abbott. She's going to pick it up and fire one and get the out, and that's going to be
Nice
3
stretch.
away. Nice job there by Abbott. And that'll end the inning. We'll talk a little bit more about Thursday, Will, when we come back.
Sure.
You're listening to Summertown Softball on the X Sports Network.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
We're back here, bottom of the third. Will, Summertown in the lead, 7-0, pretty comfortably right now. Looking to tack on a little more here, hopefully. But
Reagan coming up and made the nice play at second earlier.
Yeah, one of the best plays of the year from Summertown by far, defensively I've seen. I mean, it was an amazing play. But yeah, Will, Thursday against Loretta, like we were talking about before the break, should be a big one. Should be fun. Inter-county rival, it's always fun. And Loretta's really talented. I could see. I think Summertown's going to have to be on top of their game to play well with the
Yeah,
I'll be
hopefully,
honest.
like all the y'all had a difficult time in the tournament last weekend, but hopefully that build, hopefully you grew through that and help makes you more prepared for these district games coming up. After Loretta, don't you travel to, is it Brentwood for the weekend?
Yeah, they're at the Brentwood tournament Friday and Saturday, and I don't know exactly when they play unless Coach Gregg's already told them. But I had heard that they play Friday night starting out. I don't know if that's the case, but I've also heard that the schedule has changed multiple times.
And then you have a rematch with Wayne County on Monday. Is that right?
Yes. And Reagan's going to hit a shot off the first baseman's glove. Nice job there. She's going to miss the bag.
She didn't. Yeah, she missed the bag.
And nice job there. Tough play for the first baseman. She got it back, couldn't get back to the bag, but she did everything she could. Just a tough situation. But yeah, I think we beat Wayne County 5-3 the first time.
5-3, but you were trailing up to your last out.
Yes, and I think and Loretta had a 3-2 game with them, I believe.
That's right. Loretta only beat them by 1.
So and look, Wayne County is a good, solid single A team. They're a good, solid team. They'll make some noise down there in single A, I think. Especially in their district. I don't know if there's many teams in their district that can play with them.
Well, I bet when they come here, they're going to want that one after.
Oh, definitely.
After almost
definitely
getting us there.
And they've got the talent to, they've got the talent to win too. They can do it. That's going to be a shot down the left field line from Burleson. That's going to curve foul down into the corner. Burleson on first here with no outs. And Will's starting to cloud up a little bit,
Well, for the viewers, if we suddenly go off air, if I see a raindrop, we'll have to take this stuff down.
Immediately?
Yeah.
This stuff isn't waterproof?
No, it's not even supposed to be outdoors.
Well, I'll talk to Coach Burleson after the game tonight and see if he can build us a covered structure right here for us.
Yes.
Maybe our own personal building.
Yeah, see if he'll get right on that.
I bet he'll start tonight if we.
They built me a porch in the baseball field. They should do that here too.
I agree. So that's going to be popped up by Burleson. She's going to get under that one. He got it good pitch there in on her hands. Got it popped up to short. So Reagan, Burleson still on first here. That's going to bring Gillum to the plate. She's going to hit a line drive to short. That's going to get in the hole. Nice backhand there, but that's going to pull the first baseman off the bag. Nice play there by Short. She did all she could do, and Gillum really got down the line quickly there. So nice job from everybody all the way around.
We're back at the top of our lineup again.
Yep, here comes Abbott.
Well, she's had 2 strong hits already.
She's really. I'm hoping that after yesterday, the way she's swinging the bat, she's just so talented, Will. She's got so much more in the tank than what she's just kind of had a rough start to the year, but she's got all the talent in the world. She's going to be a big part of this offense when she gets going, and you're starting to see her get going right now too. So that's going to be fouled off. I will say though, Will, that hair probably slows her down running. I mean, that's really long.
Yeah.
My daughter used to have hers long. I always tell her you need to cut that because of the wind resistance when you're running. Here's Abbott. That one's going to go high. That's going to ricochet off the catcher's glove, and everyone's going to advance. Nice job there by Reagan, picking that one off and getting the jump to third, sliding in safe. She even got a fist bump from her dad over there.
Right.
I think he's still kind of happy about that play she made at second.
2-2.
2-2 count. Summertown threatening again here with 2 runners in scoring position with no outs. Nice there. Nice piece of hitting. That's going to score 2, I believe. That's going to be cut by the pitcher, and she's going to walk in, and the ball's going to get knocked away, and Abbott's going to walk on into second base. Coach Burleson a little frustrated on that time in that situation. I kind of understand.
So the first one to score is supposed to tell the next one to get down. Is that what I heard him say?
Well, yeah, and then again, you don't know if you kind of probably would have liked Gillum to slide too.
Yeah.
So I think it's probably a little communication on both their parts. But nonetheless, Summertown's going to jump out to a 9-0 lead now. A nice hitting. Lost in all that was that nice job of hitting by Abbott. Parrott's going to hit one. I believe that was going to go foul down the first baseline. But yeah, Abbott there with 2 strikes on her gets that off-speed pitch, keeps those hands back, and just puts a solid bat head on it right to the right side. Worst case is you score a run, right?
Yeah.
But it gets through, scores both. So nice piece of hitting by Abbott. She's so intelligent too. She understands. She knows different situations on what is asked of her.
So Jay Chapman online says he can barely hear us, which may be a good thing. But
yes,
I'll turn the volume up.
That is going to be a shot, and that's deep. And that's going to go over the left fielder's head, and that's going to clang against the metal wall. Abbott's going to cruise in to score standing up, and that's going to push it to 10. And Parrott just unloaded on that one.
Nice shot by the UT Southern commit.
Yep. I think her mama's smiling over here, too. Look at her. I will say the one thing. Coach Alicia smiles more than Coach Greg. Have you ever noticed that?
Most people.
I know it. Don't say that. But Gallagher's going to foul one off there. And here's the second pitch to Gallagher. That's going to be a nice changeup there down in the dirt.
Okay, she's hitting a lot of foul balls the direction of this camera, of course. Like I said, you're automatically called out if you hit it anywhere near this camera.
Do we need to give you a?
I think I'm about to get on top of this chair until this bat's over, see if I can protect it.
0-2 to Katie Beth. That one's going to be up in the zone. She'll take that. That was a nice pitch by Schrader there. That changeup down in the zone got Katie chasing it. Not beautiful pitch. So Katie's in the hole here, 1-2. And that one's going to be fouled off again. Nice job by Gallagher right now, staying alive, fighting.
Of course, my pitch count is definitely not accurate on this. I'm sure I don't do the best job keeping up with it, but I've got her at 66 pitches already here.
Which is pretty high for the bottom of the third.
Yeah.
That one's a nice play by Schrader. She's going to backhand that one and turn to first to get Gallagher. That will move Parrott to third, and that'll bring Lindsay to the plate here with 1 out. Lindsay been a little quiet today. Grounded out and actually got to first on an error and grounded out to first. She's going to foul that one off her hands. Evidently, she likes the first pitch. I think that's the second time she's went after it. So we'll see here. Schrader's ahead, 0-1 here on Hannah. That one's going to be just a little up, 1-1. And another situation here where you'd love to see a hit wheel, but a ground ball to the right side will score another run. So we'll see what Hannah wants to do here if she can move a runner. Nice change up there by Ava. Hannah's out in front of that one. She's going to hit that one down the third baseline. So she got her out in front. Nice pitch. That's what I'd have thrown her to, Will. So here we are, 1-2. Lindsay's in a hole. Like to see her put it in play here and fight it off if she can. That one's going to be off the plate. Nice job there by the catcher getting that one. We're squared up at 2. Here's the offer. That's going to be a shot in the gap, and that's going to the wall. That's going to clang around, and Lindsay might go 3 if she moves, and she's going to try it, and she's going to be in there standing. Nice piece of hitting there with 2 strikes. Nice.
So that makes the score 10-0 now?
It does. It does. I'll be honest, Will. I will really be honest. Forest is a really solid softball team, that we played last night.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't think, I don't think Forest has as good of a pitcher as what Richland does today. You know what I'm saying? They have 3 solid pitchers, but I think that Ava is equally or better than those pitchers. But Summertown's really, they struggled at times last night to me, but they've really come out today.
Yeah.
And look good against a really good pitcher. and that's good to see on Summertown's part. Runnels, she's going to ground back to the pitcher, and that's going to end the inning. But another nice piece of hitting there, and some timely hits from Summertown moving runners, and that's going to push the lead 10-0. We'll be back here for more action in the top of the fourth. You're listening to Summertown Softball on the X Sports Network.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
All right, well, apparently I've messed the score up again. So we can't see the scoreboard where we're sitting. And so, assuming the middle school girls up there keeping the score are doing it right, it's 11-0. But they're keeping a better score than I am.
That's going to be a deep one hit to left, a little shallow.
A little to right.
And I'm assuming that was caught. I can't get a view of that
yeah,
one, Will.
I even missed it on here.
That one goes.
Apparently that had to have been a nice catch. She was on her knees when she caught it. So.
Nice catch there in right. Was that Davis out there?
Is it number 7?
I can't see. I know Davis started the game out there, unless he subbed. Yes, it is Davis out there. Nice job by Davis making the play. Gillum's got a good cushion right now to pitch from now, Will.
Sure,
Up 11-0.
11-0.
She can be really aggressive on the mound and just attack those batters. She's going to start them off with a first pitch change. That's going to be a little short. That's going to be 1-0. Make that 2-0. That's going to be Caitlin Bass. That's at the plate, the catcher. And Maggie White on deck for Richland. That's going to be a slow grounder right back. Chopper right back to Gillum. Nice job there. Fields it. Easy play to first. 2 away. And that'll bring Maggie White to the plate, left fielder, with 2 away here in the top of the fourth. Nice pitch there by Gilliam on the outside corner. And this is a good opportunity, too, for these young pitchers to get work, Will. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Gilliam's doing a great job. She's looked good all game. You know, she got a little trouble there, I believe, in the second. I believe, 1 or 2 walks. But since then, she's really settled in.
So what do we know about Giles County? They're new to us as far as district goes.
I'll be honest, Will, not a lot. I don't. I am curious because I believe Lawrence County, or I believe if I'm not mistaken, Loretta is playing them today.
Oh, is it?
I think I saw that on Loretta's Facebook page. I follow them on Facebook, and I think they're actually playing them today. I believe that's at Loretta.
Oh,
that's going to be a line drive, 1 hopper right to Burleson. She's a nice play there. That's going to 3 up, 3 down. Nice inning there by Gillum. And but yeah, I believe that Loretta actually plays Giles County today. I don't know a lot about Giles County.
We'll have to check on that score here.
Yeah, but that'll end the top of the fourth. Nice job there by Summertown. They're cruising right here now, up 11-0. You're listening to Summertown Softball on the X Sports Network.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name-brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
Will, we're back. Summertown, I'll be honest, Will, I know the Summertown team's got some talent on it, but I was expecting just a little bit more of a fight from Richland than what I've seen so far. But Summertown's done come out really hammering softball. And they've had some errors that have helped them too, Will. You know that.
Yeah, Summertown's definitely benefited from that. So, Adam, I want to wish our friend A.J. good well. You know, he's called some of our he called the Weston Pig dunk here. He called Grayson Grant. I'll get it right. Gavin Burleson's shot in the sub-state. You know, he called that. Well, A.J. is having a baby tomorrow.
I heard that. Yeah, I talked to him. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, or his wife's having a baby tomorrow. Yeah. They called that a strike.
And that's their first, I believe he told me.
I think it is. So we won't be hearing A.J.'s voice for the next week or two.
We may lose every subscriber we have.
I know.
Listener we have. Now that they know A.J.'s not coming back, they'll be like, I'm not listening to these guys.
Right.
I'm not for an extended period of time.
Yeah. So we'll miss his his nightly updates that he the recaps he does and all while he's I don't know if anybody's going to do that in his place. I think so.
You would do a great job with those.
No.
That's going to be popped up down the line by Davis, and that's going to get down.
I think it was foul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Shelby's got new life here. I believe she is in a. I believe we have a 2-2 or 1-2 count though. Yeah. Here's the pitch from Schrader. That's going to be lined into the gap in right. That's going to clang against that metal wall, and she's going to cruise into second with a stand-up double. Nice piece of hitting there by Davis, just staying back on that outside fastball and taking it the other way. Nice piece of hitting. And this will bring Reagan Burleson to the plate.
Adam, we're just not very popular tonight. 17 people are watching.
That's going to be off the end of the back cue ball right to first. Easy out there. And that will move Davis to third. Well, what do you think the problem is, Will?
I think it's me. I mean, I never speak on these things. So.
Well, it's probably me. This is my first time on the radio for softball, right?
Yeah.
And it's kind of odd that the first time we've only got 17 viewers. So I think that pretty much tells the story of what's the view. I think that pretty much sums it up.
Well, apologies to X Sports for bringing their viewers down tonight.
That's going to be fisted off her hands. Tough play. That's going to get down. Nice piece of hitting there. And she's going to move to second on that. She's going to third. How that ball got through, she's going to hold. But somehow that ball got down over third and trickled through the left fielder down into the corner.
We're going to have a defensive substitution after that play in left field. Looks like they're changing left fielders.
And
so that makes the score 12-0?
Yes, sir.
And runner at third.
That'll bring Gillum to the plate. Gillum's pitched a really good game, Will.
Sure has.
It's good to see her on the mound. She's going to be a big help to this team this year and in the next few years on the mound. She's done a good job. And she's up there hacking too. Nice cut there for strike one, but she was right on it. Nice change up there. That'll be strike two. Gillum's going to take that one. Good take there, but a really good pitch too. Gillum's at a hole 0-2. And the pitch up in the zone. That's going to be popped up to third base. Oh.
Ouch.
And I hope she's okay. Great effort by the third baseman there to go into that, over to the dugout to make that play. And it looks like she might have banged her shoulder against the metal pole over there. She looks okay. But great effort by that kid. Nice job. I don't think she got much help from the Summertown dugout over there either, Will.
Didn't look like it.
No. But great effort there by the third baseman.
Is it an 0-2
That's
count?
Gracie Adams. Yes, 0-2, Will. Gillum's up there fighting. See if she can get out of there. Nice job there. That's going to get away. Oh, that's going to be close. She gets under the tag just barely. Nice slide there by Burleson to get under that. Nice effort. And a great job by the catcher, too. Just a tough play. It was bang, bang, but it did look like Burleson got her hand under there.
13-0's your score.
I believe Gillum's got a 1-2 count.
So we basically get 3 more outs after this, and it's over.
I believe so,
Yep.
Will. I believe you're right. Gillum with a 1-2 count. Now that one went off the plate, that changeup. That's going to be down in the zone. 2-2. Nice changeup. Beautiful pitch by Schrader there. Nice on the outside corner. That'll be strike 3 on Gillum. And I believe that's 2 down, Will.
Well,
1.
Yep, it's 2 outs.
That will bring Abbott to the plate. She held her swing back, but I believe that was a foul ball that ricocheted off her bat. Should be strike 1, but also didn't see a head umpire show a strike sign either or a foul ball sign, so I don't know. Abbott's going to be swing and miss on that one down in the zone, so I believe that's 0-2.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be dribbled into center. I think she's going to beat
She
that,
got
and
it.
she is. Nice job there by Abbott, tapping that ball to short.
It's down the line fast.
Using those long legs of hers to get down the line. Nice job there. Nice piece of hitting, especially with 2 strikes. Stay alive and give herself a chance. That's going to bring Parrott to the plate. I believe Parrott banged one off the left field wall her last at bat, Will.
I think you're right.
And she's going to hit one that's going to get down over shortstop. That's going to get down. Abbott's going to turn, and she's going to truck to third. She's going to get in easily, and Parrott will advance on the throw to third. So nice piece of hitting and base running there by Parrott and Abbott. You know, I wasn't sure if Abbott was sure she was going to go, but I think when she turned the corner at second and her legs just wouldn't stop, and she just figured, I'm just going to go. So, you know, nice awareness there. That'll bring Gallagher to the plate. She's going to hit a deep one. That's going to be off the right fielder's glove, and that will score at least 2, and Gallagher's probably going to get a triple. And she is, and maybe more, but Coach Burleson's going to hold her up. Another ball, Will, that the ball was hit hard.
Yeah,
but another ball
loud.
that you would really like to hope a play would be made on, and I believe that's the softball game.
Oh.
Yeah, I believe it's that puts it to 15, I believe, Will, after whatever.
Yeah,
with them
15
being the home
3.
team. With us being the home team, that should end it.
That doesn't. Well, like you said, you know, thought there might be a little bit more of a fight in this one, but.
Well, Summertown, I will say, you know, I know Richland probably didn't play up to their standards. I know that, but I also believe Summertown really came out with the bats today. Well, they looked really solid swinging.
And that's pretty impressive. Y'all had a late night last night, right? You were still driving home from Forest at 9:30. I know.
Yeah, exactly.
So you
I mean,
just really thought them, you know, possibility of them coming out flat or something, but.
Yeah, but they came out today, Will, and looked. The bats were aggressive from the start. You know, Abbott got things going with that hard single to start the game off, and everybody just climbed on board and throughout the lineup, honestly.
Right.
You know, hit the ball hard. And like we said, you know, Richland did help us with some key errors, definitely, but you really love the way the bats came alive. And Gillum pitched a really solid game. You know, she had a little trouble in the second with a walk or two, but honestly, Brock gave up maybe 2 hits, just a guess.
So, you weren't here as early as I was, but I got here probably about 2:30 or 3 today, and both middle school and high school were up here. They had a meeting, I think, with their FCA character coach, and then there were these Little Caesars pizzas brought in. Yeah. And I was like, wow, are they really going to feed them Little Caesars pizza right before they play softball? I mean, but look, both middle school and high school did really well today. So, Greg, there might be something to that. Little Caesars pizza before, maybe not before Loretta, but.
Well, I will say one thing, Will. I will do a better job on the radio if you feed me Little Caesars pizza. Before every game, I promise. I will take cheese pizza, but I love pepperoni and mushrooms. If you want to throw that
All
on there
right.
too, I'll take pepperoni and mushrooms.
Noted.
Anything that helps. But, yeah, nice job today by Summertown. They came out aggressive at the plate well, swinging the bats well. Base running looked really good, too. Gillum looked good on the mound. The defense was solid. The play by Burleson at second base. They made, to my knowledge, Will, every play. I mean, can you remember an error? I don't.
No.
I mean, so it's a good game to come off of for a big game coming up Thursday against Loretta. That'll be a fun one.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to it.
So if all things go as of course, you know, tomorrow's a washout, right? We're supposed to be a lot of rain, so hopefully the fields are in order Thursday. So if all things go as planned, we will stream that game against Loretta, our first district game, here on the X Sports Network. I don't know what time it starts, but
yeah, I'm not sure of that either. We'll check on that. But I know if I know Coach Burleson like I think I do, any way he can play Loretta and get this field ready, you know, Coach, he's good at that. He might even call Murray Regional and see if they'll send a life flight helicopter down here to blow the water off. You know,
oh, okay.
Who knows, right?
Yeah.
But no, I mean it'll be a fun game. I'm looking forward to that game. Loretta's a really solid team. That'll be fun. They've got a lot of good kids and good players, well coached. So that'll be an exciting game. Be a good test for us.
Yeah.
And see kind of where we're at. And, you know, that puts you up in a good situation in the district if you can get that first district game.
Sure.
And Summertown, like I said, they played well today. So I'm hoping this is something they can build on and keep building on. So.
Yep.
Well, Will, I appreciate everything today, bud.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
I enjoyed it.
And folks, listen, we'll try to do better at everything next time. So we'll close it down for now. You've been watching Summertown softball on the X Sports Network.
Going the distance with local sports. Covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wildcats. Basketball, football, baseball, and more. This is the X Sports Network.